What's up, you guys? So I have something really exciting to test out. So I was walking through Hollywood and Highland today, which is basically just a touristy shopping mall where I live here in Los Angeles. And I walked into the Hot Topic, and right there in the front of the store, they had a palette that brought me back to my childhood. And you know when you see something for the first time and the only thing that crosses your mind is, I need to have that. That was me with what I had just witnessed. So what I saw in this store was none other than this Nickelodeon eyeshadow palette. Like, this has my entire childhood on it, besides SpongeBob SquarePants. But I forgive them for that. Like, are you kidding me? Hot Topic did such a cheap shot by stabbing me in the stomach with this palette, putting Hey Arnold and the Rugrats and Ren and Stimpy. So I had to get it. I'm gonna try it out today, you guys. We're gonna come up with something. Let's just dive right into this review. So, first things first, it is very cheaply made, which is something that I expected. You don't walk into a Hot Topic looking for makeup. But it is shaped like a classic Nickelodeon VHS with the orange cassette tape. For those of you that don't know what a VHS is, look it up. But for those who do, you would recognize that this is the classic orange VHS cassette tape. Alright, so the palette itself, it comes with a green slime brush, and it has 10 colors in it. We have Smashing from the Wild Thornberrys, and we have All Dolled Up, He Loves Me, You Idiot, I'm Beautiful, Rawr from Reptar in the Rugrats, Oh Fish Sticks, which is this really nasty off-white color. We have Football Head from Hey Arnold, I'm the Boss from Angelica in the Rugrats, and this iconic orange Hi Ho Diggity. I have not swatched any of these, by the way, so we're gonna find out together. Well, let's start with the orange because it is classic. Oh, it's a little greasy to the touch, but it does have a high pigmentation. It's not as powdery as you would expect it to be, which is kind of a good sign. So there's 3 shimmery shades in this palette. We're gonna try the green one and see how that turns out. Oh yeah. Not good at all. We could try it with a setting spray, see if that makes it any more vibrant. Okay, yeah, so that green shade is not going anywhere. Maybe one of the other shimmery shades will react better. Let's try I'm the Boss. Oh, that purple was a lot louder than the green, so... Oh, yeah. So that purple works. I don't know what's going on with the green, but the purple, I'm a fan. And let's do one more swatch for the I'm Beautiful. It's a bit chalky. We'll just use that as a highlight because it just basically leaves a shimmer. So, let's do a look. I think for foundation I'm going to use the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Let's do that real quickly. Okay, now let's get started with the eyes. And before we go any further, I think that I'm going to pop in some contact lenses to make this a little more cartoony. Okay, now back to the eyeshadow. We're gonna start with a Hi Ho Diggity orange color. We're gonna put that all around my eye first. Oh yeah, the freaking orange color is very, very pigmented. When I swatched it at first, it just seemed very sheer, and I guess it does blend to a lighter orange color, but initially, it's pretty loud, so that's rad to know. So there is a lot of fallout in the palette itself, but like I said, that is expected. Now I'm gonna go with the All Dolled Up, which is the pink shade in the corner of my eyes, right here, and blend it. The pink is not too bad either, actually. This palette just keeps surprising me each step of the way, so that is good news. Okay, and for the actual lids, let's pop on the I'm the Boss color. And let's pop on the You Idiot color, this kind of maroon shade right here. And for that, we're actually gonna use the brush that it came with, this green brush. So let's go ahead and start with You Idiot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fallout. I don't know if you see that, but there is a lot of fallout in that. And I'm the boss. Okay, so the purple doesn't really apply well with the brush. Let's try with our finger. Oh yeah, this is looking very Nickelodeon. And let me go ahead and blend those all together. There is so much fallout in these eyeshadows. This is more of a challenge video rather than a palette review because I gotta deal with all of the fallout, but we are making it work, aren't we? So, we're definitely missing something. Nothing screams Nickelodeon like classic green slime. So I think that we need to add some sort of creative activity on my eyes to bring the slime factor to this face. So to do that, I'm just going to draw a bit of drippy slime down my eyes. So to create the dripping slime, I am just using a NYX Professional Makeup Faux White pencil to stencil out the blueprint of where the drips are gonna go. To color it in, I think I'm going to use a lipstick here. I'm not entirely sure which MAC lipstick it is because I smushed all my MAC lipsticks into this case. But it's this green one, right here. I think after I draw on the slime, I'm gonna try to add some of the dimension with the green eyeshadow inside of this Nickelodeon palette, which I'm really nervous about because we all saw on the swatch that the green was not cute. Nothing was really coming out of it, so hopefully it'll show up on top of these lipsticks. Let's go ahead and use it as an eyeliner as well. Surprisingly, winged eyeliner is... Wow, that just went right on there. This palette specifically has talc in it, and some people are allergic to talc. Talc is pretty common in a lot of makeup. Just be aware when you are putting on makeup what you are sensitive to, what you're allergic to, because it's no fun to put on a full face and then cry it all off by the end of the night, especially if you're allergic to it. Here we go. We can add a little drip drop right here. Maybe add a drop right here. Sweet beats! Now let's go back in with the eyeshadow palette, use this raw green eyeshadow and see if it can add any sort of dimension to these drip drops. Okay. And we're just going to shadow the edges. This green has got to give me some sort of life. Oh, well, I mean, a little bit, but it's really, the green is probably the worst shade in this palette. Too much of a risk, we don't want to mess any of this up, so out of all of these shades, the green, kind of a bust. But we will continue on to finish this look, because we still got a little bit to do. So I'm going to put a bit of a highlight in it. In each of these slime drippy drips. And we will add some more texture with the black here. That's cool beans. That's cool beans right there. Now for the brows. We can go ahead and darken up the brows just a hair. No pun intended. For brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I think in the front of my brows, I'm going to add some sort of color to it. Maybe a little bit more orange. We can see what we could do there. The orange is very Nickelodeon. I think that we'll put an orange lip and maybe bleed some of the color into the eyebrows as well. For brow gel, we have got the tinted brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'll just run that through. And let's go ahead and bring some of that pink and orange up into the brow. Oh yeah. Now this is almost done. We're gonna throw on a lip, finish the face, and I kind of am liking how this is turning out. Just snatch my nose just a little bit, you know. Just skinny this nose up just a hair. Remember how earlier I said how the whitest light shade could be used as a highlighter? Let's go ahead and try using it right now to highlight my nose. Which does add, oh, okay, it does add a bit of a shimmer to it. Oh yeah, it's a very, very soft glow, which is great. For the lips, I think that we can continue using the orange shades here. The only orange liquid lipstick that I have is this Jeffree Star Flamethrower lipstick. I don't really use Jeffree Star products, but today I will make an exception and throw it on my lips. That is very orange. Now that screams Nickelodeon right there. Alright, so I think that the only thing that we're truly missing is some blue. There is one shade in here called Football Head from Hey Arnold, and I do think that blue needs to be incorporated somewhere on here, so I went ahead and grabbed some blue mascara, and I will use that on the top lashes, and then I'll go ahead with the lime green and put that on the bottom lashes. And let's do green on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and go one step further, and let's just do a little bit more slime. And we'll just line it really quickly, just like we did on the eyes. Alright! The drips kind of came all together, which is rad. It looks very zany and fun and cute and all of those things. Now to give it even more of a 90s flair, let's throw on a Levi hat and set it to the side. And we good to go. Now if you guys liked this video and wanted to pick up the palette, it's basically just called the Nickelodeon Eyeshadow Palette, and I picked it up at Hot Topic. You can go ahead and get yours. I obviously used more than just the eyeshadow palette, but it's definitely a very nostalgic look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and go ahead and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.